What is up, everybody? It is Lawrence again from My Squeakers, and today we have a very fun shoe, and it is the New Balance 327. So the 327 from New Balance is a completely brand new lifestyle silhouette that released with a collaboration with a company called Casablanca, and Casablanca is a French tennis brand that I know nothing about, but the shoes that they released were really sick. And the initial kind of colorways, and honestly most of the colorways even afterwards, ended up selling out almost every single time they were released. And there were a bunch of other collaborations that New Balance had done with the silhouette as well, which is actually kind of surprising because of how new the silhouette is. And they really went collab heavy, which is fine. So it's very possible that New Balance decided to create a shoe specifically for collaborations. But their GR pairs were also really awesome looking, and this is their latest one, done in a leather as well as suede, whereas a lot of the other ones were only suede and some type of nylon backing. So before I start with the review of the sneaker, let's start with a rundown for everything you need to know to make your purchase decision. The first thing is the price. It is $120, and that is $30 more expensive than the other pairs that I've seen that were not collaborations. And so this one definitely has a leather upper, which the other ones typically do not have, at $90. But I would say that if you want to pay for a cheaper sneaker and have the same comfort, I would probably go with the $90 version. I really love the retro look of the leather on this, but at $120, it is a little pricey compared to the $90 version that's already out there. If this was $100 versus the $90, I think it'd be not too hard to make that decision, but $30 is pretty substantial. It's 30% more than the sibling that does not have the leather, which is a lot. On comfort, I would give them an 8 out of 10. They don't have the latest technologies, but they're super lightweight. They have a great midsole, and they fit amazing on feet. In terms of style, these look sick. I mean, like, I didn't actually like the silhouette, actually, if I'm really thinking about it. I didn't like it 6 months ago, but the more I saw these on other people's feet, actually like walking around the city and things like that, I really started digging the silhouettes. And there's something about the top-down view of the sneaker that just looks awesome. I don't know there needs to be a word for the top-down view, but whatever that is, this sneaker is one of the top-notch, top-down view sneakers that you can see here. On sizing, I would definitely go true to size. I'd say that for most people, even if you have wide feet, true to size is going to work. So whatever your Nike size is, your Adidas size is, I would definitely go with on this one as well. Typically, I go a half size down on New Balance. I did not have to do that here. And that is the rundown. With all of that out of the way, let's start with the upper like we always do. So the upper is made out of two different types of materials. The first one is this burgundy/reddish material that is done in a pretty good, better than good suede, but not the best. New Balance is really known for the suede quality that they have for a lot of the made in USA sneakers. This is not that. This shoe is made in China, so I'd say the suede is better than your typical suede, but it's not amazing. Lateral side of the sneaker, you have this huge end with a piece of leather, and then underneath it is an underlay of another piece of leather that is exactly the same color as the suede. On the medial side of the sneaker, you actually have nothing in there, so there's no end, so it's much more minimalist. Then moving into the back of the sneaker, you have a little bit more suede on the lateral side. And then what's kind of cool on the medial side, and I really like this, is that there is a debossed New Balance right there stamped inside. The perforated leather quality is very soft and thin, which I'm not sure if it's really great for durability. It seems okay for now, but at $120, I kind of expected a little bit better leather quality. So moving to the top of the sneaker, you have two panels that are done in a gray on the lateral as well as medial sides, a very light gray. Then you have flat style laces, and then on the tongue itself, you have a nylon tongue with the New Balance logo stitched on the very top of it. Going to the back of the sneaker, you actually have the back of the outsole etched all the way up to the top, which is kind of cool. I didn't really love this when I first saw it, but now it's kind of really grown on me, and I kind of like how it just kind of like tapers off and is flat over there. The other thing I really like about the sneaker is the front of the sneaker. It has this really aggressive, almost like flame-like pattern in the front with the suede, which I think is pretty cool looking. Going over to the midsole, you have a standard EVA midsole. There's nothing special here in terms of technology, but I would say that the EVA midsole is actually very soft. It's probably going to be even better over time as it conforms to your foot. Then you have the outsole, which is done in kind of this black polka dot type of traction pattern. I think it's great, and I've walked around a little bit with these, and they fit really comfortably. They bend with your foot, and kind of the whole upper as well as kind of midsole and outsole really work together to create a really, really comfortable sneaker. It's nothing crazy like React. It's nothing crazy like Adidas Boost, but for a retro 70s style type of sneaker, it's really, really great. So what are my thoughts on this sneaker? I think they look amazing. They look even better on feet than they do even in pictures and in person. If you have not had a chance to try on a pair, I definitely would. And this leather is not like the best quality in the world, so I don't think it's worth the upgrade if you're trying to buy leather. With that said, I absolutely love the way this perforated plus suede combo looks, so I'm definitely keeping this pair at $120 for the aesthetic purpose, but I don't think the materials themselves are worth that $30 upgrade. And that's it, guys. If you have not had a chance and you want more content like this, definitely squeak all over that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave any comments or questions below in the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you. And until next time, this is the New Balance 327 done in red. Peace.